Hello everyone, welcome to my lab 5. This one's going to be pretty boring, but it is about my glorious king, Shohei Ohtani. So yeah, like I said, it's about Shohei Ohtani, and in this game, he hit a ball into the roof of the Tokyo Dome, and it took place on November 12, 2016, in an exhibition game against the Netherlands. So in this lab, I'm going to be calculating the speed of the pitch thrown, calculating the force that Ohtani exerts on the ball, calculating exit velo, calculating how far the ball would have gone if there wasn't a ceiling, and if it would actually have been a homer. And some stuff I'm using position update formula, velocity update formula, F equals dp/dt, stuff like that. I'll show it later. So let's watch the video. It's really cool. Also, I can't full screen because it would just like cut off my recording for some reason. Anyways. It's probably like super hard for y'all to see the ball, but it's like right above my cursor. Right here. It's gonna slip into the ceiling right there. So yeah, that was my glorious king. Super cool. And so here's how I calculated the pitch velocity. The mound is about 62 feet away from home plate, but like the pitcher extends their arm when they throw the ball, right? And they step off the rubber a little bit. They like stride towards home plate. So their average release point is actually about 55 feet. Assuming no drag, yada yada, stuff like that. And then so second, I had to find the time that it took, and that was about this amount of seconds. And I did this using tracker, and this was the broadcast one, not the slow motion part. But yeah, so if you plug everything into the equation, 55 feet equals this. Anyways, yada yada yada, you get the velocity of the pitcher is equal to this, or as I more know in miles per hour, which is 87.2. Not bad. I could not find the guy's name. I don't know if he's good or not. I don't think he's MLB caliber though with this velo on his four-seamer. But who knows? Maybe he's just old. But yeah, I literally could not find his name. Sorry about that. Sorry to the pitcher. Second thing I did was calculate the force. And so for this one, since I knew since I think I knew the velocity of the pitcher, I did a little ratio. And so on tracker, I tracked the velocity of before the ball is hit by Ohtani and after the ball is hit. And it was this. So I just took a ratio, and then that equals 106 miles per hour. That seems about right for Ohtani. Like, yeah, that's well within his range. So second part for calculating force, I'm using F equals dp/dt, of course. So the initial P was this. Change in P is just P final minus P initial, yada yada yada. You probably already know. And so what I needed for this is the real time and then the angle theta. Because yeah, for the equation and stuff. I tried to use a picture like this to like calculate the speed or the time that it took for the ball to get from one point of the screen to this point. It really didn't work, but the protractor worked pretty well. It was about 47, and that makes sense. This is what I calculated for the time. You can see what I did here. I corrected it later. It's not really right, but the degrees seems about right. So yeah, if you look at this, even like the time I calculated is still way too long, and so I actually looked it up because of how wrong it seemed. And yeah, the average contact force is way smaller. And so I just plugged the formula in. I had P final divided by the seconds, and I got this for my force, which seems more about right. And this is the source I got for the contact in seconds. And how high did the ball go? Well, if we use the his exit velocity, we just use the velocity update formula to get time, and then use that to get the position. We get that he hit the ball maximum of 62.8 meters, which makes sense because the highest point of the Tokyo Dome is this tall, and Ohtani didn't even hit it to the center of Tokyo Dome. He hit it to like more of the side. So that means it's consistent. This calculation is consistent with the video. And so all the news stories that talk about this say it would have been a home run. So is that the case? We plug the stuff in, assuming that the motion is harmonious. So that would mean the time it takes is just double what we found before. And the answer would be that he hit the ball this far, which would obviously mean it's a home run. But remember, I didn't account for stuff like drag, height of the wall, like where how tall the seats are, stuff like that. Wind, air resistance, yada yada yada. Ball not behaving harmonically. So there's like a lot of errors in this live. I'm gonna let you pause it and read it because we're going way over time. And doing some quick checking. Most of this stuff seems about right, except for the distance, which seems way off. But my math checked out, so I'm not sure why it doesn't. Yeah, you can pause it and read it. But yeah, thank you for watching my lab.